Comparison for Galatians 6. Um, let's see. So we're going to go to Tools, Text Comparison. And this one looks like before when I was messing, it was already set in Greek. So let's grab these. Yeah. Oh, so I can drag it over. Maybe this will help me. There we go. Okay, so click out of these. Looking at Galatians chapter 6. So here we have the ESV, the NRSV. I guess this is one of the King James versions. This is the Revised Standard, and I found out this is the Lexham Bible. So they're all comparing to the ESV. So here we see that we've got quite a bit of difference. 44%, 57, 35. And so this one's obviously going to be quite a bit different, but looking at some of these other ones. Let's see. I mean, this is quite drastic here. For if anyone thinks he is something, when he is nothing, he deceives himself. For if those who are nothing, so this one obviously, it's like, are you nothing or think you're nothing, but for those who are nothing, think they are, they deceive themselves. Let's see, how about this one? Lest each one test his own work, then his reason to boast will be in himself alone and not in his neighbor. All must test their own work, then that work, rather than their neighbor's work, become a cause for pride. So pride, boast, quite a bit different sentence structure there. Let's see. Obviously, there's a lot of these you could spend time diving into. Those are circumcised and not keep themselves, or do not themselves keep the law. Even the circumcised do not obey the law, but they desire to have you circumcised, that they may boast in your flesh. But they want you to be circumcised, so that they may boast about your flesh. So that's one of those syntax, right? Or is it literally in your flesh, or this is probably a little better because you're boasting about it. You're not literally boasting in it. So I see some of these over here. Use glory in your flesh. Here's a boast again. Anyway, this is how you pull the text comparison for Galatians 6. And then if we want to go into the different Greek resources, there's 3 different ones here. I don't know anything about this one. However, I was shocked to see. I figured it out. At first I was shocked, like, man, these things are so different. Look at these 96%, 100%. They're like all different. And then I looked, and they're calling some of these different only because this one's has all the acute and grave and different marks and stuff on them, and these don't. And so I think it's calling it different because of that. Because this looks like the exact same word as this, yet it's saying it's different. So I think that's a little bit misleading. So as a result, this one's a little better to look at. Like I said, I don't really know anything about this one, but probably would not be one that would be super helpful in this regard, being that that's the case. Um, so the Greek obviously tends to be a little more concise. So even 24%, there's really only two differences. Yet because there's such fewer words, the percentages seem higher compared to English. I did notice that. So obviously this one has a little bit higher difference, and unfortunately I don't know what they're saying, but there's Christ and Jesus, and I'm not sure what no, God is. But anyway, this is how you'd find the Greek text to be able to compare the texts across the two. So anyway, there you have it. Text comparison for English and for Greek for Galatians chapter 6.